Jesus Christ, also known as Jesus or Isa Masih, was born in a place called Bethlehem. This place is located in today's Israel, Palestine region. According to Christian beliefs, the birth of Jesus was a simple but miraculous event. The name of Jesus' mother was Mary. It is believed that Mary was a virgin, and Jesus was born in her womb by the power of God. For this reason, Jesus is called the Son of God. Jesus was not born in a palace, but in a stable where animals lived. This shows that God's message is above the distinction between rich and poor. At the time of his birth, a special star appeared in the sky. 3 wise men came from distant lands to see him. Angels announced his birth. All this was an indication that this child was not ordinary, but had come with a special mission for humanity. Jesus' childhood was spent in a city called Nazareth. His foster father Joseph was a carpenter. Jesus, from childhood, was wise, calm, and devoted to God. At the age of 12, he used to discuss religious questions with religious leaders, which surprised people. There is little description of Jesus' childhood in the Bible, but it is believed that he lived a simple life, understood the importance of hard work, and closely saw human suffering. Jesus began his preaching work at the age of about 30. He taught people, love, forgive, help the poor and the afflicted. Understand the loving relationship between God and man. His teachings were very simple but profound. Miracles of Jesus. Jesus performed many miracles, such as curing the sick, giving sight to the blind, feeding the hungry, walking on water, bringing the dead back to life. With these miracles, people started believing in him, but some religious leaders started fearing him. Jesus chose 12 disciples to spread his message. These disciples lived with him, learned, and carried forward his actions. Jesus used to say to his disciples, "Whoever wants to become great, let him be a servant." His teachings were against power, pride, and violence. Jesus was opposed because he was against hypocrisy. He gave equal rights to the poor. He called himself the path of truth. The religious leaders and rulers were afraid that people might not accept his authority. Jesus could become king. It was from this fear that a conspiracy was hatched against him. Jesus' end happened in Jerusalem. One of his disciples, Judas, had him arrested in exchange for silver coins. Jesus was arrested. False charges were brought, whipped, crowned with thorns. Then they were crucified. This event happened at a place called Golgotha, which is also called Calvary. Even on the cross, Jesus taught not hatred, but love. He said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." These are considered the words of the greatest forgiveness in human history. After a few hours, Jesus gave up his life. Jesus' body was placed in a tomb. But on the 3rd day, the tomb was found empty. Jesus rose again, resurrection. He gave visions to his disciples and said, "Do not be afraid. Spread love." After this, Jesus went to heaven. The life of Jesus teaches us, love is the greatest religion. Forgiveness is the greatest power. Service is true worship. Even today, all over the world, churches have been built. People follow the teachings of Jesus. His message connects humanity,